Hey everybody, it's me, Llama Dama 333, and today we are going to do Capricorns. Okay, so for my Capricorns, the channel messages we have is racist, Tesla, Air Force One. Now, I don't know, some of you guys might drive a Tesla, a black Tesla at that for some reason, I'm seeing. Some of you may be dealing with the racism in the industry that you work in, maybe. You might work in the office, like cubicles or something like that. Um, Air Force One, you might serve the military or be dealing with somebody that's in the military. And claircognizance. It's basically having a deep inner knowing, like, you just know things. Let me move this out the way. You guys may be feeling like you're all over the place, which is kind of off for a Capricorn because you guys are normally very organized. Yeah, so I hope you guys have been enjoying your holidays. If you celebrate, if you don't, still enjoying the past few days, or weeks that I've been gone. So, all right. So I'm going to be pulling just this little mini deck right here that I have for you guys. Spirit. Clairgustance. Okay, some of you guys may also have clairgustance for my Capricorn, or may just like to eat a lot. I don't know why that came out, but some of you guys may like to eat a lot. Like certain, I'm seeing like soul food, or maybe just because you guys had a great Thanksgiving, you might have celebrated Thanksgiving with your loved ones, and maybe they could cook like really, really good. Or you might work at a restaurant. But clairgustance is basically it's to taste what is not in your mouth. It's basically when you have a taste for something. I just explained this in the collective reading earlier too. But it's basically when you have an urge for something and like you don't eat it. Like you might have never even tasted it, but you know how when you smell something, you can taste it at the same time. It's kind of like that. Or you may have tasted it before and know that someone someone that have passed, or someone in your energy, somebody that you were connected to before, used to eat this a lot, or was their favorite dish, or they liked it and asked you to try it, and you tried it and you was like, I don't like it, or something like that. So it could be all of those things with clairgustance, okay, and more. So you may also have other gifts, because I did get claircognizance. So you guys just have this you have a very, very special gift, Capricorn. Yeah, that's funny because I was visualizing right now, you even touching like books and knowing like which book to pick for specific things. Like you just could like touch an item and you would know something about it. I swear I was seeing that, and then I turned the car over. It's clear tangency. It's basically picking up energy by touching objects. So even you guys even have that gift for my Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars. If you have stelliums. I know if I said this before, what a stellium is, if you don't know, it's basically when you have one sign in your chart, in your birth chart, in your natal chart, 3 times or 3 or more times. And I do have a stellium. I'm not going to tell y'all which one it is, but I could, but I don't feel like it right now. Anyways, let's get you guys. Let's get you guys some archetypes. Okay, Capricorn, you're the first group that actually was called to pull these today. So yeah, Capricorns, you guys are something else. I'm telling you. Okay, for my Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, what is the more to come? I know I mentioned earlier saying that you guys have more gifts, but what is more to come for our Capricorns? Come on now. We gonna get right or we gonna get right? Get one more card. We want to know what's more for Capricorn to know. The threshold. I know I hear burning alive. Okay, Capricorn. Maybe you have lost a. Maybe you lost a child, Capricorn. Or some of you have. Okay, let me just say this. There may be sensitive topics, triggering topics. So if you want to tune out now, that's fine. Spirit, can I get one more card to clarify between threshold and the mother? Okay, so I got the vessel. That's funny. And dead end. The dead end. I said one more card, but you know, what more could you ask for? So yeah, maybe you did. Some of my Capricorns did lose a child, but you're a warrior and you have a warrior spirit. Okay. Maybe your baby, your child is trying to reach out to you, and they need you right now, Capricorn. This could even be like a spirit baby being prepared to be born. But also I'm hearing be careful who you have children with. Okay, Capricorn. Sun and rising. Let's just read these. Okay. So I can see already this is going to be a very ooh, I just got tongue tied right now. This is going to be a very detailed reading for you guys. The door, the gate, the initiation. We cross thresholds continually, consciously and unconsciously. Doorways, gates, and entryways grace our path on a daily basis. When this card arises, it signifies that the precipice you stand upon is not your typical one. However, you have arrived at a threshold of initiation here to usher you into a new reality. It requires you to leave behind the you that you thought was so well formed. A new frontier calls. This is not easy work. Threshold initiation means a part of you will be lost in order to make space for what is next. A metaphorical death must occur. Some may not recognize you. You may struggle to recognize yourself. The ground seems to crumble as you free fall into your new reality. This is the liminal realm. One step, dear friend. Just take that one necessary step toward the future that calls you. So more, that is what it is. So for my Capricorn, some of you are being called to be maybe use your spiritual gifts to help like solve crimes or something. I don't know why that came to but some of you may very well be invested in like maybe be investigators or something like that, private investigators, and your gifts help you figure out a lot, like just your inner knowing, your you're being able to touch certain objects. Like I'm seeing somebody grab a shirt. I don't know, it's to some people it may seem weird, but you know, it's real. So to some people it may seem real and unbelievable, but you are one of those people that that can do that. Whoever I'm talking to, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, You can also tell, I don't know why, but you can also tell what somebody had for lunch. That's what I'm hearing. Like you can just smell what they had for lunch, or like kind of taste it or something. I don't know, without even kissing them. That's crazy. But I'm hearing there's more gifts that you are ready to release and unleash. So for my Capricorns, you have plenty of gifts to share, and they may have even came from your mother. Your mom might also be a seer or a Capricorn as well. Um, or I'm hearing, or an Aquarius. This kind of the energy I'm getting from over here. Um, okay. When light grows, individuation. I don't individuation. That's exactly what it says. Okay, y'all. So don't like, comment, and subscribe if y'all want to out there, but I appreciate it. At the same time, when dark, resisting refusal to grow, barriers, boundaries. To go deeper, lie on the floor and listen to Bob Dylan, standing in the doorway. Your blessings are standing in the doorway. Okay, Capricorn. Crossing a threshold may not always be voluntary. Sometimes we are thrown across the boundary through circumstances far beyond our control. Either way, we cannot go back, and that is exactly what this dead end card is. It's giving the death card energy. Like with the death card, you cannot defeat death. Like death, in the death card, you see the older lady, the younger lady, the middle-aged lady, and you see the child. Death is there for whoever. I don't know who needs to hear this for some reason, but it's a part of life. Like some things cannot be, I'm hearing played with, but some things cannot be avoided. Some things, it just can't. It's inevitable. And with death comes transformation. So yeah, for my Capricorns, you guys are definitely, so this dream is for you guys. There is a dream of a building. You're driving away from this building that you used to be in, that you used to live in, and now you see it being reconstructed from the inside out. From the inside out, and it's looking beautiful as ever. Like that's going to be you. Like you're not even going to recognize, people aren't going to recognize you. Like it's going to look like a different neighborhood. That's crazy. Not saying that you are like for the streets or anything, Capricorn, but it's like you don't even look like nobody's going to notice you once you get to the other side of the road, or once the building gets completely done. Because even in your in the dream state, basically dreaming about buildings, depending on how it is, the building is the self, it's the home, it's the stability, it's the body. Okay. And and when you see it being reconstructed from the inside out, it's like the mush inside of the how do I say that? I'm trying to say inside of the cocoon. It's called something like a gestation period, I think, like where you are transformed. It's like having a baby. Yeah, because I did mention something about having a baby. It's basically that part of being reborn. So you may have already been through the dark night of the soul, or the death part, the tower moments, and now it's time to come out of the flames and rise from the flames, is what I'm hearing. I know I just said a lot, so y'all can slow it down, whatever. In Hindu mythology, Ganesh is the ultimate gatekeeper. Look to the great elephant god for support. Hecate, Janus, and Minshin are also watching over you. Yeah, that's That's kind of funny. I said that too. Okay, so let's go into the mother. Number one, the creator. That's funny because the create was on the table when I first started this reading. So you guys are definitely being recreated. Like, I don't know how to, I'm feeling really excited for I'm feeling really excited. So Capricorns, you guys have something very that's going to be fulfilling coming towards you. The great mother, the feminine, the source. Exactly. We begin our archetypal story with the mother's love. Through her central, fertile, and life-giving energy, all creation takes form. Regardless of our birth story, each of our hearts beat for the first time in the warm womb of the mother, where she offered resources from her body for the building of our own. Yet her tale is not so simple, as the mother, especially on the earthly plane, contains both light and dark aspects of the feminine. With the best of the intent of intentions, the mother wraps her loving arms around her creations and begins to grip what she meant to set free. The mother both nurtures and prohibits growth. She gives yet clings. She creates yet restricts. Amid amid this complex energy, the mother holds the key to the eternal challenge of love. Notice how the mother archetype is expressed in nature. This is perhaps the most balanced and benevolent form of the mother's grace. When light, glowing, generative, creative, nurturing. When dark, dim, exhausted, controlling, limiting. To go deeper, read Tao Te Ching, chapter 1, and imagine the mother of 10,000 things. The mother is part of the trifecta maiden mother crone because of the relationship between them. Take special note when these cards appear in one reading. Okay, and it didn't, but it did come out with the vessel, which is also another means to create. Hold on one second. Okay, my son went. Hold on one second. One more time. Okay, all right. So now we're gonna get into the vessel. Okay, all right, so the vessel, the body, the container, the cup. The vessel may be the most important, the most powerful archetypal form on earth. It is everywhere. Cups hold liquid, stoves hold fire, our bodies hold organs, our homes hold families. What did I say about homes? Um, Through the simple act of separation, the vessel protects what it contains. Nests protect the eggs, saving accounts protect the earnings. Even the planets are contained within their circular orbit. When this card appears, it's time to assess what is being held together and how. Is the vessel too tight, too loose, broken, empty, full, or perhaps there is no vessel at all, and all the contents spill in every direction? It is natural for structures to be formed and eventually fall apart. The vessel has a life cycle that must be honored. Is it time for you to build, break, or repair? You must find out. And I feel like you found out that it's time for you to build, like build yourself up. Um, you're going through a transformation phase, um, Capricorn, that is requiring you to shed a lot, to break down a lot. So you may even be like having dreams about like your past and like things, old things resurfacing, especially with this Mercury retrograde that just passed. Like I said, today, I don't know if what's today, 15th. Let me see. Okay, it's the 16th. So we're still in shadow period, even though it's over, you know, even though Mercury retrograde is over, we still are in the full moon phase as well. Like the shadow actually phase in shadow period in Gemini. So let's go. Where were we? Yeah, but right now you guys are I'm hearing picking and choosing who is going to be picking and choosing who is going to be a part of your life and who is not. I'm hearing like bottom line, you're picking and choosing at this moment. Um, there's something about a mother figure though. Um, Maybe you are a mom or you have had difficulties um, with connecting with your mother in the past, or maybe your mother has died, or I'm sorry if I said like, inconsiderate, but maybe she's passed on. Um, but she's trying to reach out to you, like you have a ancestor or somebody that is trying to contact you and give you messages and give you encouragement to move forward, to help you see what it is that you need to like weed out of your way and what you need to nurture. Okay. And I'm feeling like you have the gifts that you have, like I spoke about earlier. For some of you, it may not even be. Sometimes you could just know when to say. Like, I'm not saying like you may be like a spiritual leader or something like that. If you're not into that, like it may be something as simple as, it's not simple because I used to be a hairstylist as well. So somebody, as you being a hairstylist and you telling people what they need to hear, encouraging them, making them feel good about themselves, doing their makeup or doing like what else am I seeing? I don't know why, but I'm seeing like somebody helping someone in a hospital bed. So maybe you even are, some of you are a nurse or a doctor or like a CNA person. Yeah, but you definitely make people, you brighten up their day with the gifts that you have. Like you may even know what your clients want to eat as a nurse or a CNA. Like you can is like I said earlier, you can tell what somebody had, and you might already know like, oh, let me make this for my client because Mr. I don't know, out here like Mr. Ralph. Like Mr. Ralph like eating like pork chops and smothered pork chops and gravy. For some reason, I know you can't put too much seasoning on it because I'm tasting it and it don't taste um, like it's good, but it's good for like an older person who can't have a lot of salt. So, um, yeah. Okay. The mentor and the healer must pay particular attention to this archetypal form. Healing cannot be sustained without a strong container. Yeah, I did say something there. It's like a little tension that you and your mother might have had, that you know that has been worked out, or that you may have already nurtured. When light, stable, strong, graceful. When dark, trapped, being in a bubble. Go deeper, loving cup by the Rolling Stones. The physical body is the most sacred vessel of all. It is the one in which you reside from your first breath to your last. It may need your attention. Oh, okay. It could also be talking about your health. Um, your health, Capricorn. So there, if you're pregnant, Capricorn, or you may be pregnant and you might not even know, and you might be drinking or like doing intoxicating things that could harm the child. You might just go get checked up if if you late on your period or whatever, or maybe for my Capricorn males, you might have gotten someone pregnant and have not and don't know, so you're probably like encouraging them to like smoke or drink and stuff, or not really encouraging them, but because you don't know, you're offering it to them. That's what I'm seeing. But um yeah, something about a baby though, Capricorn. Okay. Oh, let's read the dead end. Okay. I was about to say, all right, that's it, but well, we had 24 minutes. You guys, like I say, I know it's going to be very detailed for you guys. I feel like y'all want to know like how, when, and where, like just everything. For my caps. Is that an L? I cannot see. No, that's an I. I don't wear glasses, but I might need some, y'all. It's not enough. Oh, some of you guys may be from California or Compton or Watts. I don't know. Which one is he from? Compton. Sorry if it's taking me so long, you guys. Fast forward. Please don't. I do not mind. Because why did not? Hold on 1 second. Okay, I had a little visitor. So, okay, so for the dead end, the closed door, the final chapter, the impasse. Contrary to what its name implies, the dead end is very much alive. It is a force that stops us from moving forward as planned. It is thick, dense, uncompromising, a wall beyond all walls. With every bramble, thorn, and stone, it simply states, no more, child. What did I say? Your ancestor, you have a mom that passed, or grandmother, some ancestor that is reaching out to you and giving you these messages in your dream state, because that dream that I had was definitely a message for you with this becoming, I'm here, becoming as you are already. So there is some, I'm feeling like there's something that you might do in private that that the world needs to see. There may be a story that you have or something that you need to speak on. It could be like a health journey or something like that, but it needs to be heard. You have reached the last page of this chapter. It is natural to resist its very resistance and struggle even harder to make our way, to prove our point, to hold on to what was. In this way, we fight with life itself. With a mythic perspective, the end you face is very much a beginning. There are doors opening all around you. You started off like that and you're ending like that. Like, you definitely have these doors. There's more to be explored. Like, I'm thinking like Dora the Explorer. There, some of you might have like a bob or something, like just, something cute. From a mythic perspective, the end you face is very much a beginning. The doors are opening all around you, just not the one you planned on walking through. It's given like tell God your plans and he'll laugh, like hilarious. Okay, so there's things that you didn't even plan on becoming. Like I said, you have, if there's goals that you may have had in the past that you're that may have even came from your mom, that she wanted you to do, and you were called to do something else, or somebody in your family or other people around you, even you may have expected yourself to just go in one direction, and spirit kept pulling you to another, like I'm hearing another dimension, another level, for my Capricorn. So you guys are definitely tapped in, caps. Okay. The end. Okay, we said that already. If you're honest and courageous enough to accept, adjust, and adapt, the dead end becomes known as life's beginning. Exactly. Use your gifts. Okay, Capricorn, use your gifts. Use them. Look, okay? Because this is, don't hold yourself back. This it's about to blow up. I'm hearing like once this break, it burn apart, you're falling in the fire and coming out like the phoenix, is what I'm seeing. Note that in most stories and movies, the moment the protagonist reaches the dead end, something riveting happens. You are that protagonist, so there's a turning point happening in your life right now. Like I mentioned earlier, when light, acceptance, humility, relief, reverence for change. When dark, inertia, stuckness, tension, unconscious gripping. To go deeper, Kenny Rogers, The Gambler, Donny Hathaway's Giving Up. I don't know what I was about to say. Never want to give you. No, I don't know what song that is. Reflect on dead ends in your past that led to unimaginable wonders. The moment you accept the ending, a feeling of grace will arise. Doors begin to open, both inside you and in the world. So that's more of as above, so below energy. So you guys are manifesting very, very strongly right now. So what you are thinking, what you are dreaming, everything, there's like a lot of signs around you, Capricorn. Yeah, maybe you are like a mixed child and had to deal with some type of racism from your family, from your mother's side of the family. Caps, Holy Spirit, can we get a card to clarify the special card for my Capricorn Sun and Rising? Shuffle it one more time. Because you guys actually had like a really good reading just off of these 4 cards. I don't know why. But I don't know. Like I said, I think I was talking a lot. Holy Spirit, can we get 1 card to clarify this threshold card for my Capricorn Sun and Rising? Is this the deck that we're going to pull for Capricorns? Yeah, the Chariot is also in reverse, and the Fool in reverse is being stuck. So you are a little afraid to go forward to like use your gifts. Yeah, that's what I said. So this is something that you do in private. Like these are things that I feel like you kind of scare yourself a little bit because of how you grew up. So maybe you've grown up in like a church environment, and you feel like you might feel like you don't know enough to use your gifts, but I'm feeling that you don't need to. There's certain things you don't need to know. Like I said, you have claircognizance. You just know things because your ancestors on the other side are definitely handing you these gifts. They were passed down through the vessel, through the portal, and you just have to step into it. All you have to do is practice. I'm hearing for my Capricorn. All you have to do is practice. Practice your gifts. Don't be afraid of your gifts. Don't be afraid of where your gifts may take you, whether it's by yourself or not, but it will take you to higher places. But you have to know that you have that power and that you have those gifts. Like, you're not tripping. That's what I'm hearing. Like, you're not tripping. Yeah. And when you hear certain things, like I kind of, I'm thinking if I want to tell y'all. When you hear certain things, know that those things are confirmation. Okay, or see things. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you. Okay, so basically, I'm doing something. Okay, so I'm working on something. Well, I was working on something, and this one herb came to mind. Some of you may be into may have your own garden or something like that, and so I looked it up and it was exactly what I needed. Okay, so it's like that. Okay, yeah, like your spirit team is guiding you. They're guiding you into this blessing. They want you to use what you already have inside of you. But like I say, you have to know Like you don't know which way to go because you're still looking at the same way that you're still looking at life the same way that you used to look at it, when in reality, um okay, the way that you used to look at it, like the way that you earn money, or the way that you associate, or the people that you associate yourself with, even. But there is a new way for you, Capricorn, okay? There's a new way for you, and it's being redirected in this direction for a reason, because this is what you're called to do. Sometimes when you have a higher calling, Capricorn, there's no way out. I'm just going to say it like that. Like, you're going to keep searching for something until you feel it. And if you're not doing what it is that you're called to do, you're going to be feeling stuck. You're going to be feeling stagnant. You're not going to be feeling like you are walking in your purpose, or you like are just going to be going in a loop, kind of like. They say faith without work is dead. So you definitely pray and practice is what I'm hearing. Pray and practice. Okay. Spirit, can we get what is it that Capricorn needs to do more of in order to walk through this threshold, Holy Spirit? Because I know there is something else, but oh, excuse me, sorry. That you want them to know. Yeah. Get out of a lack mindset, okay? Because I was just talking about you being in this energy of like staying at a job that is, or staying in an environment. Yeah. So it's just like it's not working. If it's not working, you can't force it. It's going to fall. It's going to die regardless. Like I said earlier about the death card, it's inevitable. The rebirth, that I'm hearing, like the house has already been tore down so that it can be built back up. It can be rebuilt. Yeah. So you may have already have been through this I say already been through the darkness, and now you're coming out of it. Yeah. See, and here it is with a lack of faith, Capricorn. That's that feeling powerless. Like I said, I mentioned earlier about praying, and know that you are a child of God. You are protected. Just because you have different abilities does not make you any less godly, is what I'm seeing here. And I did mention something about your health journey. So maybe your mom might have passed from illness as well. Okay. My condolences, Capricorn. I'm seeing like you have to watch her pass. Maybe it's the grief that's holding you back also. Maybe you could be suffering through a lack of finances that stopping you from, you know. Okay, so here's the thing, like a lot of times you have like you have three major arcanas and they're all in reverse, but that's neither here nor there. You have to release the original way that you were taught to live your life, and live your life as you. I don't know why I keep having to say this, but I just want to make sure that it's very clear in this video for my Capricorns, okay? Because there's something very unique, very special about you, very special about your story. You may have been someone that was even abused as a child, or you know, just not treated right, or, you know, but all of the things that that made you feel powerless is actually giving you, it's like giving you the power. It's kind of like, I don't know if it's Dragon Ball Z, like when you basically, the more you fight, the more you fight them, the more energy they gain to enough to where it's like they get beat down so bad to where they turn Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan is even more powerful than their original form. So it's like they tapped into another dimension. They tapped into another part of who they are, who they truly are, like the inner beast in them. And that's what you're being asked to do, Capricorn. Okay, instead of letting this environment that knocked you down, or people or person that knocked you down prior to this incident, or prior to this situation that you have going on, keep pushing, and living outside the box is what I'm hearing from my Capricorns. Okay. Let me get you guys some angel messages, okay? I'm gonna get y'all an angel message and then we can head out. Cause bye, y'all gonna be all right. Y'all are going to be all right, Capricorns. All right, Capricorns. Have courage to ask for and accept help, okay, Capricorn? Have courage to ask for and accept help, attracting, not chasing, and the windfall of abundance in the reverse, okay? And I'm going to put this up in the up. You know what? I did this for everybody else, so shoot, but I already pulled them out. Kind of want to let you guys pick your own angel messages. Okay, so I'm just going to read them like this because, okay. So have courage to ask for and accept help. Asking for help is a sign of strength, as is accepting it as it is offered to you. Very often, when you ask God for help, prayers are answered through other people. Be sure to accept this assistance as well as give it to others. Give it to others as you are guided. Okay, so like I said, you are being guided. So you may have been trying to like, or praying a lot and asking your angels, but you have to be willing to accept that. Give up your free will to let them help you. Surrender to your angels, surrender to the Most High God, surrender to the universe, whoever it is that you protect. I'm hearing somebody is protecting you in the spirit realm, but whoever it is that you pray to. Attracting, not chasing. Anything or anyone you chase after will run the other way because of the fears underlying chasing energy. Instead, attract what you want, what you need, by sending out love, gratitude, and welcoming energy. And a windfall of abundance, an increase in abundance, is arriving in many different forms, some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life purpose, health, and charitable work. Exactly. And right now you may feel like, because it came in reverse, you may feel like you're not going to get your abundance, but that's where your faith comes in. That's where your inner knowing comes in. It's like you have the gifts, you have to use them in order to see what's ahead. Even though, you know, you're not going to know every single thing, every single detail there is to know when it comes to what's going to happen next. But just once you surrender that fear, once you surrender the attachment to the outcome, you will definitely be attracting this windfall of abundance, okay? And when God sends these people to you to help you, don't second guess. Don't be side eyeing them, okay, Capricorn. don't side eye them. Don't be looking at them like, who sent you? God sent them, baby. It's safe. It's safe now, okay. But one thing I do want to say, Capricorns, just use your discernment. You're blessed with the gift of knowing. So if it doesn't feel right, without judgment, if it doesn't feel right, then move forward, move on to someone else or something else. But if it feels right and you see everything is laid out how it should be, go for it. It's time. It's what I'm hearing for my Capricorns. Yeah. So let go of guilt. So I just wanted to say, if you have had a family member that have passed and that you felt like was overbearing, a mother maybe or a grandmother, and you feel guilty for the way, I think I mentioned this earlier in you guys' reading, but if you feel guilty for the way that you treated this person, let it go. You this could even be a baby mother, a mother of your children, or your child. But yeah, when you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from past mistakes instead of berating yourself for them. Exactly. And I'm going to leave it right there for my Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising. Y'all have a blessed night. I might do one more reading before I start cooking dinner. I don't know. I got to work tomorrow. But y'all have a blessed night. Okay, Capricorns? Bye.